Hello and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general tarot reading for those born under the energy of Sagittarius. So, I hope you had a happy Christmas and I hope 2019 will be your year. Let's see what we have for January. I also wanted to say, for those that have dropped a like on my videos or subscribed excuse me, to my channel, I do appreciate the support. Thank you. I know it's always difficult starting out with these things, and what I do is kind of a niche within a niche, I suppose. So I do appreciate it. Thank you. That's good. Stuff falling on my mat. Alright, so focus of the reading, Two of Cups, Sagittarius. Okay, the challenge, Ten of Swords. So we're focusing on a soulmate relationship here. This could be one that you want to be in or one that you could already be in. Depends, general reading. So Ten of Swords being the challenge, so past heartbreak either on your side or on their side is a challenge in this relationship moving forward. Foundation of the reading, Three of Swords in the reverse. So yes, this is based on moving past this heartbreak and moving forward with this relationship. In the recent past, Page of Cups in reverse. So this could be a disingenuous offer of romance. Possibly it was just the sex the person was after or something like that. This could be dealing with the person that has caused this heartbreak. Perhaps they were being disingenuous with how they was acting or saying that they were feeling. Seems like caught them out on that. How you are at this moment. The Moon. So we're speaking of there are still things that are hidden. It is also a card of Pisces, so it could be a Pisces involved with this. Basically, yeah, there are things that need light shed on them. There are things that are still in the shadows, but there will be things coming to light. Maybe things that need to be discussed, talked about. So in the near future. Lovers. Get it, Sagittarius. Alright. I'm just going to move on from that because I'm just going to... Anyway. How you see yourself, like there's been great injustice done. It seems like there has been someone that has caused major disruption here, being disingenuous, dishonest with what they were trying to put forward. I don't feel like this is the person that either you're wanting or getting involved in, but possibly they possibly know about it and it's caused them some very difficult feelings that this is a challenge of, or this could be you that dealing with these all this stuff coming up here. So how others see you. Seven of Pentacles. So this is relating to excuse me, taking stock of what you've invested your time and resources into. Basically things are bearing fruit now, and you're looking over what you've actually put into and seeing if there's anything that needs to be changed going forward. So basically seeing the fruits of your labors here. Hopes and fears. Ace of Pentacles. Hoping for a fresh start, possibly with career, possibly with money, hoping that it's enough what you've done, and possible outcome. Magician in reverse. So this is I'm actually getting, it's like someone, this hasn't been completely resolved. They're going to come back and try and with the Magician reverse being ill-dignified, it's more of the negative aspect of the Magician, which relates a lot to being manipulative, you know, sneaky practices going on. I think that's something that, if you're not, I'm getting, it's like if you're not careful, if you're not aware that this could happen, it could bite you in the ass, sort of thing. Like someone's trying to play a game. Here is what I'm getting. And the overall energy here is the Devil in reverse. So basically this is releasing toxic people, releasing toxic energies from the past, releasing this person. It seems like they could be making a bit of a comeback on that, because they're jealous, it seems, of what you have found, where it's going. And someone hasn't given up. Like they're gonna try to do something. I'm getting, it's like it's something to try and disrupt this. So let's get some clarifiers here for you, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on. I'm also getting, I will mention too, it's like with the possible outcome, it's like it could just be a case of where you feel you're not able to manifest things into this physical world as much as you were hoping to. I'm also getting that for some of you. It could just be like a money thing, you know. But yeah, there's definitely some very positive movements coming in. So let's see if there's Two of Cups. Oh, Two of Cups again. Okay. Do you really want me to explain that? Do I really need to? Okay, fine. True love, twin flame, divine destiny, all things good, perfection, etc. and so forth. So you've done exceptionally well, whatever is going on, Sagittarius. You did it. Okay, and we have, yeah, Ten of Swords in reverse. Clarified, we have the High Priest in reverse. So the challenge is like clarification of the challenge, like something is getting in the way, or someone is getting in the way of having this as a long-term commitment. Like I'm seeing with some of you, it's like someone doesn't want this to happen. Like I'm getting a lot of like jealous sort of energy here, and they're going to try and do what they can to it's like, I don't know, break you up or something, but I think it's way like, it's futile, but it's just that, it's just them. Alright, so let's see if there's 3 of Swords in reverse here. Yes, so this is moving forward, leaving the past behind, even though it seems like you've possibly invested quite a bit emotionally into this in the past. This is something that you have walked away from to start something new, or just to release someone from your life so you can go forward. This Page of Cups in reverse. Strength in reverse. Possibly a Leo. This could have been that you were dealing with. But basically I'm getting yeah, it's like it was a weak attempt and you picked up on it like really quickly what it was about. What else? You saw them for who they really are or were, being in the past, and you've made the right decision going forward. So let's see, the moon. What are these things that are being hidden? What is it that you don't know? Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, someone's being deceptive, lying, manipulating, and it's behind the scenes, like you're not aware of. There's things that they're doing to disrupt that you're not aware of. I'm getting for some of, like, it might only be for one person, but like check where you left the spare key for your place and make sure it's still there. Okay, just putting that out there. So let's see what we got. Justice in reverse. Is this injustice? Ten of Pentacles. So basically you feel like you had a great injustice done to you in the past, which is most likely what's happened, and you see that you can have the life that you've always wanted and dreamed about if you're going forward, if you go forward in this relationship. Let's see, Seven of Pentacles here. I literally had the Ten of Cups come out twice in an outcome for my last reading, and I've got Two of Cups in the same position for this reading. It's that's new. I didn't think, you know, I know lightning strikes twice, but you know, it's like, okay. Let's see, Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. So in your environment, yeah, it's just putting in a lot of work. It seems like you're really trying to get that money together, really trying to get finances under control, putting in like overtime, like working to the bone. Really, like it could be with studies as well, with work, or just really working towards this Ace of Pentacles here. Like that's, you know, that's the goal here. It's like you need some stuff like in this physical realm to, you know, be in check for it to go forward. Wheel in reverse, fearing that it's not going to happen. We have, what's that one? Empress, sorry. Empress, fearing like it's not going to work out, and just a lot of hesitation, sort of negatives because of coming through. It's starting to get projected onto this, so just be aware of that, just how you're projecting your thoughts, because you don't want that to affect this beautiful relationship here. So, alright, Mr. Magician, let's see what you're about. This one also come pretty clearly. Yeah. Oh, I can't say that. Alright, screw it. This is, they don't give two fucks. Like, what it's going to do, whatever, they are focused on making sure like this doesn't happen. It's whoever this is that's in this position, what's caused a lot of this, whoever's doing all this deceitful stuff. It's like they don't even, like, they don't care if they get found out or not. It's like, to them, they hope they do, because somehow it's in their mind that will prove how much they love you or something. It's kind of that's pretty much what I'm getting. It's very it's a very like it's like a stalkerish sort of energy that I'm sort of picking up on. So just be aware of that. Be careful. Okay, and love is here in the future. Oh, okay. We'll take them. Alright, so Seven of Wands, Page of Swords. This is relating to, you're going to be it feels like you're still a bit on guard from because of this other person. It's kept you a bit on guard to make sure it's like this doesn't happen, because it's like you're fearing what could happen. It's like you're sort of projecting it, and what communication is coming across is sort of coming across in a bit of the wrong way. Like it's like it's really not it's yeah, okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah, you're feeling defensive about it because it's like things are so good and things are like unspoken so much. You're so much on the same wavelength. It's like when you do go to talk, it's like, what do I sort of talk to? How do I? It's like, what do you feel like watching on Netflix is kind of like the conversation or something, you know? It's, yeah. It's still a bit on guard. It's like it's that energy is affecting it. But, I mean, there's nothing to worry about. It's like, I would suggest, you know, to try and be more open with the person, you know, show those feelings, those true feelings, try and communicate. This is talking about, you know, honest communication, but not in a very mature way. So, and that's relating to still being on guard a bit, even though you can see exactly for what this is, and a lot of it is unspoken, but some communication could be improved, and some things need to be let go of, but it can be difficult if you still have these sorts of energies around, so it's understandable. Okay, so underlying energy of that, we have Four of Pentacles in reverse, which is all about giving, being more open, sort of not holding on too tightly. Like, you're not possessive of this person, they don't seem possessive of you. It's like a free, balanced exchange, very harmonious. It's kind of so much love, yeah. It's like you kind of blush when you look at each other to try and talk, because it's like, what do I say? Probably getting into that moment. But, all right, let's pull a couple more cards here. What are the most important messages here for Sagittarius? Prosperity begins. Okay. So this relates to this is a new deck, I'm still getting familiar with it. What's the... Oh, Ace of Pentacles. That's what that relates to. So it's like, I'd like to say it's like a lot of your fears are unfounded, really. It's just fears. It's just something you're creating. It doesn't exist. It's like you're going to be fine. If anything, you've sort of been trying to work too hard, it's going to pay off. What else do we have here for Sagittarius? Not sure if that was the right one. I'll get in shuffle. Yeah. Patience and planning, and this relates to the Seven of Pentacles. Excuse me. So yeah, I did get that twice. So Seven of Pentacles here. So it's basically, yeah, I mean, this is focusing on the future and what you really want with this relationship going forward. So it's communication with each other. It's like, okay, we've got this thing right now, how do we go forward with it? Like, how do we take this relationship forward? What are we going to do? Are you going to move in with me? Am I going to move in with you? All that sort of stuff. It's got to, you talk about this sort of stuff. It's because otherwise you're just so completely into this energy all the time, and it's just like, if that's really what it is, it's like, okay, well, maybe start, how does this person feel about marriage? How do they feel about children? This stuff like that. Start, if things are really going in this direction, it's like, yeah, need a bit more just sort of straightforward communication. Been a lot of love talk, I'm sure, but it's a little bit of, just to it can be light. It doesn't have to be heavy conversations, but it's just something, to open a discussion about certain things where, it's like, yeah, it's like, we're doing this thing. It's like, how are we going to do it? So something to start thinking about. Where are we? Oh, I've got this frog in my throat. Don't know what's going on. All right, some romance cards for you, Sagittarius. Yeah, we don't really need many more. Whatever. Universal heart. So, speaking of universal love here, this is opened. This is not just where you're feeling love for this person. It's like you're feeling love, like you see all the good things in life now. It's like, just like love everything. It's It's like you see a dog on the street, you sort of want to just go up and give it a hug and tell it you love it. It's like, I love that tree. Oh my god, I love that building. I never knew how much. It's just silly stuff. But, to be more serious, this is really like being in that Two of Cups energy, that Lover's energy is, it's opening you up spiritually to a higher level of love, higher dimensional. Transmutation, yeah, so that's basically where it's going to take you, to the next level. Put it as simple as that. Well, thank you for listening, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed your reading.